All right, everyone. Man, it's cold out here. This won't be long. I got to go on an errand. So, hey, I'm bringing you guys with me. This is the most positive channel on the face of the earth. Coming to you from the city of Cincinnati, a very cold and dark Cincinnati. Out here in these cold, dark, spooky streets. I got to make an errand, so let's go. We welcome everyone to the channel, everyone. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person with a good heart, we welcome everyone to the channel. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever is on your mind. Spirituality, politics, current affairs. You want to joke around, connect with old friends, meet new friends. You got a business you want to promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see everyone doing so good in life that you don't have to get the best years of your life to corporate America. Fuck that. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. You are larger than a paycheck. We got to get out of the rat race. Got to get out of this matrix. So if you got a business you want to promote your business every time we go live. You got a YouTube channel you want to promote your YouTube channel every time we go live. If you're on hard times, feel free to share your Cash App, your PayPal, and ask your fellow human being for some help. We're all about uplifting each other. Group economics, looking out for one another. It is freezing. I got to make a run. Then I'm heading back to the house. Need some advice, OG. Give me what you got. If it ain't too cold, I'll read the comments and try to help you out. Woo, man, it's freezing. All right, everyone. This is a channel that's devoted to putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving lifesaver holistic health tips. Everything is allegedly. Everything is allegedly. Do your own research. We promote veganism over here. That's right. We do not promote eating dead animals, but that don't mean we don't like meat eaters. So if you eat meat, you are still welcome to the channel. Don't come over here feeling offended, but this is a pro-vegan channel. We do not believe in putting dead animals in a human body. The body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. We promote veganism, but we like everyone with a good heart. So don't come over here being offended. Oh, you dumb. We supposed to eat meat, blah, 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 blah. If you eat meat and you're still a good person, then you are welcome to the channel. Don't come over here being argumentative. We'll throw that block party for you. That's why we hit the block button. Get rid of you and hopefully never hear from you again. Don't come over here being negative because we don't believe in eating meat. As long as you got a good heart, we don't care what you eat. But we will never promote the eating a dead animal flesh on this channel because this is a pro-vegan channel. So that's what you're going to get every time you come over here. We do not promote the eating of broncos. Dead animal flesh. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Your body is the temple of God. Stop putting death in your body. And you'll stop feeling like death. You're all what you eat from your head to your feet. All the way from Brazil. How you doing, family? Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Do it look like this in Brazil? Is it this cold over there in Brazil? Man, it's freezing. All right, I got to get to my destination, then get back to the house. Let food be thy medicine, everyone. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop eating food just because it look good, tastes good, smell good, or because it's cheap. Eat food that's good for you. If you want to be on the planet for a long time, your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. If you believe in God, you know there's no way a loving God would give life to animals and then tell you, now go take life from that animal that I just gave life to so you can have something to eat. How uncivilized is that? Ain't nothing loving about that. If God is a loving God and God intended for you to eat meat, don't you think God will have meat grow from the ground and grow from trees like fruits and vegetables? That way animals don't have to go through no suffering. Animals do not look forward to you biting them in the butt, putting ketchup on their butt and eating them. What Bible do you read? I read my body. I read my body. When it comes to my health, I know what make me feel good and I know what make me feel sick. Dead animals make me feel sick. So I don't care what's in the Bible when it comes to my health. Sometimes you gotta do a little critical thinking. Everything in the Bible is not true. So you can't use a Bible verse to convince me to do something that my body does not agree with. I'm very spiritual, but you're not going to quote something from the Bible and make me disregard what my body is telling me. And my body is telling me eating meat is not good for you. I went vegan and I got healthier. A lot of people in my circle did the same thing. The powers that be, they mess up everything that they touch. They touch the Bible, they put lies in the Bible. They touch the history books, there's lies in the history book. They touch the news, there's a lot of news, a lot of lies in the news. So there are lies everywhere. You got to be able to tell the difference between what's true and what's not true. You just asked a question, that's good. Ain't no problem, it's just freezing out here. You gotta understand, I'm freezing. But I read everything, I don't care. The Bible, whatever. I love spiritual information. I don't got no particular religion, but I just use a little common sense. And I know a loving God would not give life to animals and then say, now you go take life from that animal that I just gave life to so you can have something to eat. I believe a loving God, if a loving God intended for us to eat meat, a loving God will have meat grow from the ground and grow from trees like fruits and vegetables. Your food should not have parents. Your food should not have an eyeball. Your food should not have a heart. Your food shouldn't try to run from you. Animals want to live just like you want to live. Everything with life wants to sustain life. You just wrong. It's okay. If I'm wrong, don't come over here arguing. If I'm wrong, just give me something to read. Correct me. Give me some information to read. Don't come over here being all negative. If I am wrong, give me something to read to correct me. Just because I don't eat meat don't mean I don't like people that do eat meat. But this is a vegan channel. So if you don't like what vegans are all about, then go to another channel. But we don't like negativity. We don't like dead animal flesh, and we don't like negative people. You come over here being negative, we'll throw you a block party. That's where we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again. There's enough negativity in the world. We don't want no negative people on this channel. We'd rather have 5 positive people as opposed to 5 billion negative people. All right, so you're being negative. God bless you. Keep your head up. We wish nothing but the best for you. Urban is over hospitals. Go do your research, but you got to go. See, just like that. That's what you do, everyone. Someone negative in your circle, just get them out of your life. One demon gone. The city of Cincinnati, family. All right, we're getting rid of negative people. Plain and simple. Life too short for negative people. This is a vegan channel. You don't like what vegans talk about, then go to another channel. That's what I do. If I don't like a channel, guess what? I don't go to that channel. I don't go to that channel arguing or nothing. I just ignore that channel, and you should do the same. Whenever you come over here, we're never going to promote eating dead animals. Your body is the temple of God. Your body is not a pet cemetery. You should not be putting dead animals in your body. If you got a problem with that, go to another channel. You don't have to be negative. You don't have to gain new enemies by coming over here arguing. Just go to another channel, plain and simple. Some people just want to argue about everything. They're not happy, so they don't want no one to be happy. They just wake up looking for a reason to argue. You're not going to get it over here. You come over here being negative and want to argue, we'll just hit the block button. That's what the block button is for. The city of Cincinnati, everyone, it is freezing out here, cold. I got to go on an errand, so I'm going live. Appreciate everyone that come over here with some positive vibes. I truly appreciate it. God bless you. Sending nothing but positive energy to you and your family. Open chat policy. You don't have to talk about what the host is talking about. I go live to give positive people a positive platform where you can come unwind after a long day, Feel free to express yourself and be yourself without being judged or trolled. The channel is monetized. So the more likes we get, the more subscribers we get, the more views we get, the more funds we can generate. The more funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with homelessness and chronic illnesses. However, I would not sell my soul for likes and donations and subscribers. If you come over here being negative, I'll throw your block party. That's where we hit that block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again. We're all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving lifesaver holistic health tips, herbalists over hospitals, and we're all about promoting the vegan lifestyle. Your body is the temple of God. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. If you have a problem giving up dead animal flesh, there's a documentary free on YouTube called The Dominion. Absolutely free. Go watch it. You got to be 18 years old to watch it. It's so powerful. Go watch it with a big old plate of dead animal flesh, meat. I guarantee you, 5 minutes in, you ain't going to eat that meat. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion. It shows you everything these animals go through, all the suffering, all the pain, all the bloodshed, just so you can have dead animal flesh on your dinner table. Another documentary that'll stop you from biting animals in the butt, putting ketchup on animals' butt, calling it food, is a documentary called What the Health. If you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, go watch those two documentaries, free on YouTube, The Dominion and What the Health. Put on your big boy drawers and go watch those documentaries. This is the information age. So much information out here. You don't have to civilized cave dweller. Back in the caveman days, they had weather like this. Cold, uncivilized weather. The cavemen wasn't blessed like the beautiful people of Africa that had warm weather so they could grow fruits and vegetables while building their pyramids. They was blessed by God. The cavemen, they had crazy, uncivilized weather like this. So they couldn't grow fruits and vegetables. They had to eat an uncivilized diet. They had to eat dead animal flesh. They couldn't grow fruits and vegetables. However, this is not the caveman days anymore. If you can't grow your own fruits and vegetables, you can buy it from the store. You do not have to eat dead animals, everyone. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Your body is the temple of God, treat it as such. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body, calling it food. Talking about this hamburger, this steak is juicy. Two things wrong with that. That's not no hamburger, that's not no steak, that's dead animal flesh. Call it what it is. And that is not juice coming from that dead animal flesh. That is nasty, disgusting animal fluid. Just nasty and disgusting. Eat to live, everyone. Leave the animals alone. The animals want to get back to their parents and their family just like you. Your food should not have eyeballs and a heartbeat. Do you understand how nasty and disgusting that is? Just going up, biting a whole species in the butt. These animals running from you, you chasing them down, biting them in the butt. When you could be eating organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. When you could be eating raw broccoli and wild rice, quinoa. Eat to live, eat the food that nature give you for absolutely free. All we have to do is tend to the land, take care of the land, and the land will take care of us. Nature give us everything we need to be healthy and strong. Organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. God put us in the Garden of Eden. God did not put us in the slaughterhouse of Eden. Organic is just a hype word. Well, it's a hype word that I love. Because I know a lot of people that was dealing with diseases and they went organic and was able to reverse their chronic illnesses. So that's one hype word that I approve of, everyone. Everyone, the new hype word is organic. And I advise you all to fall in love with that new hype word, organic. That is a beautiful hype word. I saw it work miracles. All right, everyone. Treat your body like the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Stop eating dead animals. Stop treating your body like a pet cemetery. You walking around with all kind of species in your body. You got chicken in your body. You got pigs in your body. You got horse in your body. You got jackasses in your body. And you wonder why you're sick all the time, why you're fat and out of shape, got hypertension, high blood pressure. You are what you feed. You are what you eat from your head to your feet. You eat death, you're going to feel like death, plain and simple. You eat all that food, you feel sluggish. You feel like going to sleep. Real food make you full of energy and life, organic fruits and vegetables. You eat all that dead animal flesh and you feel like going to sleep. Walking around with a whole species in your body. You ain't even human no more. You is part chicken, you is part donkey, you is part cow. I'm walking around, I'm all human. You walking around part human, part cow, part chicken. I'm just messing with you. If you got a good heart, I don't care what you eat, but I would never promote eating dead animals. Yuck. Wise word, Mr. Community. I love you, family. And listen, everyone, I just want you to be healthy. But if you don't eat like I eat, long as you got a good heart, I don't care. The channel ain't just about veganism. It's about putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money, just our way of turning trash into cash. It's all about putting the spotlight on corruption in the government, big pharma. It's all about bringing you community news. It's all about good people coming together, uplifting each other, supporting each other. And we mix in a little entertainment. A couple years ago, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert on this channel. We brought you Nelly live in concert on this channel. We brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert on this channel. We brought you former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert on this channel. If you missed out, I am so sorry. We had a good time together. We also brought you the All-American Rejects live in concert. We brought you Third Eye Blind live in concert. I hope your third eye isn't blind. Read, study, activate your chakras, open up your pineal gland by reading, studying, and meditating so you can see the world with your third eye and see what's really going on in this demonic world. We also brought you R&B acts, Sunshine Anderson live in concert. We brought you Karen White live in concert on this channel. And we brought you Michelle A live in concert. And I don't care what form of entertainment it is, even if I don't like it. And I think you will enjoy it. I'll live stream that concert, pay for it if the concert isn't free, and let you enjoy it from the comfort of your home. It's all about being positive. There's enough negativity in the world. We don't use this platform to tear people down, to argue in the comment section like a bunch of uncivilized people that have been raised by heathens. Our parents taught us better than that. We don't have to agree with everything in order to get along with each other. You don't have to argue with everyone that you don't agree with. As long as we all got a good heart, that's all that matters. So we welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about you. Say you're the only one that's arguing. I'm just passionate. But one love, God bless you. Keep your head up. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Realize that it's herbalists over hospitals. Have a good heart. Go help someone today. But we're about to get you up out of here. Because we only got positive people on this channel. We don't want no negative people, so you got to go, family. And you're going to miss out on all the fireworks and the concerts we have, but you got to go. Boom, just like that. See? And that's how you live your life. Don't keep negative people in your circle. You got negative people in your life, just get rid of them, plain and simple. Don't kiss no one but someone coming around you being negative, just get rid of them. Man, it's cold out here. I normally go live all the time because this is my passion. Whatever you love doing, you need to make that your job. I love coming on here, putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving holistic health tips. I love connecting with positive people in the cyber world and out here in the real world. So this is my passion. This is what I do for a living. I work for God. I don't work for corporate America. God is my boss. Not someone at a cold office that only care about making money. J-O-B, just over broke. They give you just enough money for you to keep coming back year after year after year, giving the best years of your life to corporate America, when you should be giving them years to God and family, finding your spiritual reason for living. You are larger than a paycheck. You are larger than corporate America. You was not born to chase material things and money. You should not be spending more time at your job than you do at home. Hurl number 13. You should not be spending more time with your co-workers than you do with your family. You got to get out of the matrix, everyone. You was not born to chase money and material things, find your spiritual reason for living. Your real boss is God, not someone in a big old office in corporate America. Meat is crap. I agree with that. Money is the root of all evil. Yep, the heck with money. I don't care about money. I just care about the good that you could do with money. Unfortunately, you shouldn't have to have money to do good. A lot of people out here are homeless. You shouldn't have to have money to help people that's homeless. A lot of people out here don't know where their next healthy meal is coming from. You shouldn't have money to give people good, healthy food. All that should be free. Humanism over capitalism. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. We got to change the game. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. Ain't nothing to argue about. Do you got a heart, or is you just as cold as this weather? You're just as cold as a capitalist. Human beings need shelter. That is a necessity, not a want. No one should be sleeping in this kind of weather because they got life. They got God-given life, but don't have man-made money. How crazy is that? Man, you can freeze to death sleeping out here. Food should be absolutely free. I ain't talking about meat, nasty, disgusting meat. I don't care if it's grass-fed or organic. Eating animal blood and animal flesh, animal veins, animal pus is just nasty or disgusting. I ain't talking about processed food. I ain't talking about junk food. I'm talking about food that comes from nature. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Nature gives us everything we need in order to sustain life for absolutely free, and it should remain free. All we have to do is tend to the land, take care of the land, and the land will take care of us. Man, it's some real spiritual thinking right here. So you can't think like this in corporate America. That's why we got to come together, put our money together so we can create jobs out here. So we can create jobs where we can control the environment of our job, and we can talk how we want to talk. You talk like this on them plantations called corporations, and you'll get fired. They be telling you, you can't talk like that on this job. You can't bring God into your job. They tell you to keep God outside. They call the police on you. You start talking about God at work. You can't talk about God on the job. You can't talk about God in the school. But they're supposed to be a Christian nation. But they tell you, keep God at home. When you go to work, slam the door in God's face. Supposed to be a Christian nation, and God we trust on the dollar bill. They tell your children, when you go to school, you make sure you lock the doors on God when you go to school. God ain't allowed in our school. But they're supposed to be a Christian nation. Lord have mercy. And God we trust. This is a very satanic, demonic planet, everyone. We'll get to that later on. All right, everyone. The city of Cincinnati, freezing out here. We welcome everyone to the channel, everyone. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person with a good heart, we welcome everyone to the channel. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. Spirituality, politics, current affairs. You just want to joke around in the channel, connect with old friends, meet new friends. Feel free to do that. You got a business you want to promote your business. We're very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see all good people doing so good in life that you don't have to give the best years of your life to corporate America. If you're on hard times, put your pride to the side. Feel free to ask your fellow human being for some help every time you come to this channel. Feel free to share your cash out. Feel free to share your PayPal and ask your fellow human being for some help. We're all about uplifting each other. We don't look down on each other. Only time we look down on someone is when we're lifting them up, plain and simple. Time to change the game. Super Friends, yeah, you see that? They use that in the movie, Super Friends. Yes, indeed, Cincinnati, Ohio. The Union Terminal is what they call it. Halls of Justice. May Blue Eyes, how you doing, May Blue Eyes? One of our regular family members with a very good soul. Everyone needs a May Blue Eyes in their life. Hope you're having a beautiful day, May Blue Eyes. It's cold out here. I won't be out here too long. I got to make an errand. I used to go live all the time. In the evening, morning, nighttime. All that changed when I had some loved ones come down with chronic illnesses and ended up passing away. A couple years ago, my best friend passed away at the age of 49. Talked to him Saturday. By Sunday, he was gone. Life is fragile. Today is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised, everyone. Don't take your health for granted. Don't take the life of your loved ones for granted. That's why we don't got time to be arguing over dumb stuff. Life is fragile. You could be here today, gone the next. Your loved ones could be here today, gone the next. Concentrate on what's important. Not arguing on a positive YouTube channel over foolishness. You got to come together and uplift each other, support each other. Realize we don't have to agree on everything in order to support each other. After my best friend passed away, a whole bunch of other friends and family members started coming down with chronic illnesses against my advice. They went to the hospital. I'm all about herbalists over hospitals. But a lot of my loved ones, like a lot of people in the world, know nothing about holistic health. They came down with chronic illnesses and they ran to the hospital. The hospital pumped them up with prescription medications with harmful side effects. And unfortunately, they ended up passing away. Do your research, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals. You can be healed holistically 100%. Keep an open mind and do your research. Don't let anyone tell you different. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick, big pharma in hospitals. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. Hospitals and big pharma don't get paid from healthy people. The sicker you are, the richer they become, plain and simple. That's why they want to keep you ignorant and sick. They benefit from your illness and your ignorance. They want to keep you pumped up with expensive prescription medications with harmful side effects. They want to keep doing all kind of unnecessary surgeries on you. They get all kind of kickbacks every time they do that, everyone. Do your research. Herbalists over hospitals. You come down with a chronic illness, relax, breathe. Don't panic. Don't let anyone scare you into treatment. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Your body is always trying to heal itself. When you cough, when you sneeze, even when you get a tumor, that's your body way of trying to detoxify itself. You don't have to panic and run to the hospital. In 2025, no one should be passing away from chronic illnesses. This is the information age. Too much information out here. All you have to do is choose wisely. Instead of looking up ignorance on the internet, look up things that's going to educate you and add value to your life. Education over entertainment. Herbalists over hospitals. The body is a temporary vessel, absolutely. That's why you should never give up something that's permanent, like your soul, for something that's only temporary, and that's your body and material things. Don't sell your soul for money and material things. Eventually, your soul gonna leave the body. Your body can't go on without your soul, but your soul can go on without your body. Don't fall in love with this world. This world is transitory, it's temporarily. Very good point, family. Man, it's freezing out here. Well put. I subscribe. Thank you, family. And feel free to give us some information. I don't have all the information in the world. I love learning. You got books you want us to read? Share that in the comment section. You got something spiritual you want to share with us? Share whatever you want to share in the comment section. We don't judge anyone over here. We're all trying to learn, read, and study and better ourselves. We're all trying to figure out this thing called life. All right, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals, like I said. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money. We got several videos. You can watch and witness that for yourself. You can see us going to the homeless camps, paying the homeless to turn in cans. You can see us paying the children to turn in cans. Just our way of making something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. We got several videos where you can see us out here doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Sometimes it be elderly people out here that need help getting to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos, you come to the right channel. Man, it's cold. Cincinnati, Ohio, freezing. All right. And like I was saying about the hospital, I got a lot of loved ones that did not know anything about holistic health. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Look like we about to get rid of someone. I'm gonna give you one more chance to turn that blah, blah, blah into something civilized. See, that's what happened. A lot of people get dumbed down by the government, and they get miseducated by a corrupt educational system, and they can't even form real words. They just say, oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to think, but ain't nothing happening. They can't talk. They've been dumbed down by this corrupt educational system. So they say blah, 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 and to them, they think they're saying something real. We got to educate ourselves, everyone. Ohio, yes, that's where we at, Cincinnati, Ohio. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about what you want to talk about. I'm all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. Every time I go live, I'm going to talk about being a vegan. I'm going to talk about herbalists over hospitals. And I'm going to give holistic health tips. You don't have to talk about that. Connect with other good people and talk about whatever you want to talk about. As long as I'm on here, you don't have to talk about nothing that I'm talking about. You don't have to acknowledge nothing that I'm talking about. Have your own conversation. Treat this channel like your own channel. And use it for something positive. Connect with other good people and feed off each other's positive energy. That's what we all about. Life is short. We got to come together and uplift each other, feed off each other's positive energy. All right, we about to get rid of this person because this person is very uncivilized. But first, we ain't going to just send you away. We're going to say God bless you. And we hope you realize that life is too short to be ignorant. And we hope you choose wisely. You choose herbalists over hospitals, or you find it in your heart to try to help someone and not come to a positive channel being negative. But since you want to come over here being negative, I ain't going to even acknowledge I'm going to get rid of you. God bless you. We wish you and your family nothing but the best. But you got to go. Because you came over here being ignorant and negative. And that's not what this channel is all about. Education over entertainment. So you got to go. Can anyone guess who I'm about to block? I ain't going to even acknowledge that person. I'm just about to get rid of that person. You got to go, family. Go somewhere and be negative. You can't be negative over here. Found one of my $5 bills with YouTube on it. All right. Red bricks. How you doing, red bricks? We need more red bricks in the world. More red bricks, more lenders. Positive people that realize we don't have to agree on everything. Judge someone based on the content of their character. You may say, you know what, I don't agree with nothing that this person say, but I can tell this person is sincere and this person got a good heart. Therefore, I'm gonna wish this person nothing but the best. See, that's how grown people think. Ignorant people think, nope, I don't agree with nothing that you say, so I don't like you. Come on now, get it together. How boring would that be? For you just to be around someone and y'all all think the exact same thing, you ain't learning nothing new or hearing nothing new. All right, everyone, man, it's freezing out here. I ain't gonna be out here too long. All right, like I said about my loved ones that went to the hospital because they came down with symptoms and they ain't know nothing about holistic health. Against my advice, they went to the hospital for treatment. The hospital pumped them up with a bunch of prescription medications with harmful side effects. Did all kind of unnecessary surgeries. My loved ones ended up passing away. Not from the chronic illness that they was diagnosed with. My loved one ended up passing away from the side effects of the hospital medication. Ain't that something? You go to the hospital to be healed, and they treat you, they give you the Dr. Kevorkian treatment where they slowly take you out. And the doctors tell you right to your face, like they told my loved one and told the family, it's not the chronic illness that's gonna take the life of your loved one, it's the medication. We apologize. That's just where we at in today's science. Ain't that something? They tell you right to your face. And that's what happened to my loved one. My loved one did not pass away from the chronic illness. My loved one passed away from the side effects of the medication. The hospital medicine ruined my loved one internal organs, gave my loved one heart failure, kidney failure, liver failure. Unbelievable. My loved one came to the hospital strong, able to talk, no medication. Man, give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. All right, we back. Man, it's freezing out here. But like I said, my loved ones did not pass away from the chronic illness they was diagnosed with. They passed away from the hospital medication. They came to the hospital strong on no medication. They came to the hospital able to walk and talk and chew solid food. After being in the hospital for about a month, all that changed. My loved ones ended up on a bunch of prescription medications with harmful side effects. My loved ones lost the ability to walk, to talk, to chew solid food. Man, it was unbelievable. I was in the hospital with my loved one for about a whole month, and I witnessed all the terrible things my loved one went through, all the side effects from the medication. The hospital was making so many mistakes. I thought we was on a crank show. I thought I was being pranked. Man, it was unbelievable. I already knew it was herbalists over hospitals from reading and studying and being in touch with herbalists, certified herbalists that have brought people off of their deathbeds. But now I know for sure that it's herbalists over hospitals from experience. I was in the hospital with my loved one, and I got to see for myself how terrible hospitals are when it comes to treating people with chronic illnesses. They are absolutely terrible. Ruined my loved one. I tell you, it was unbelievable. Do your research, everyone. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life, plain and simple. Education over entertainment, herbalists over hospitals. You've been in a car accident, go to the hospital. You've been assaulted, go to the hospital. If you are in excruciating pain, go to the hospital. A life and death situation, go to the hospital. But if you just been diagnosed with a chronic illness, relax, breathe. Don't let anyone scare you into treatment. Do your research. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Your body is always trying to heal itself. You can be healed holistically 100%, ain't no doubt about it. When you sneeze, when you cough, when you got a tumor, that's just your body way of trying to heal itself. That's your body way of trying to detoxify itself. A tumor ain't nothing but your body way of keeping you alive. Your body take all this harmful bacteria that you put in your body through eating bad food. Your body take all that harmful bacteria and put it in your lymph nodes to keep it from getting into your bloodstream, which can kill you. And your lymph nodes begin to swell up from all that bacteria. That's just your body way of protecting itself and trying to get your attention. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Work with your body, not against your body. You can get rid of the tumor by educating yourself, by changing your lifestyle, getting outside, exercising 30 minutes a day, eating organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs, drinking alkaline water and spring water from mason jars, not a glass, staying away from tap water, getting water filtered for your homes. Stop drinking from a plastic bottle. If you're gonna drink from a plastic bottle, at least drink from a plastic bottle that says no BPA. Stay away from tap water. Eat organic fruits and vegetables. Eat organic vegetables like raw broccoli, Don't boil it, don't fry it, don't put it in the microwave. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. Eat raw nuts. Go to Amazon, type in raw nuts, raw Brazil nuts, very good for breast health. All the women worried about breast cancer. 5 raw Brazil nuts a day, very good for breast health. And they also have other health benefits, good for men and women. Raw cashews, raw almonds, raw walnuts, raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, very good for the heart. Flax seeds and chia seeds, put them in your oatmeal and your smoothies. Drink alkaline water, spring water, juice, organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. Get outside in nature at least 30 minutes a day. Exercise 30 minutes a day. The easiest exercise you can do is what I'm doing right now, and that's walk 30 minutes a day. If you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you need to walk 2 hours a day. Get outside in the sun at least a half an hour a day. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you need to be out in the sun at least 2 hours a day. That's where you get your vitamin D from. The sun makes you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. Learn about grounding. Grounding is where you find some grass. Hopefully, wherever you're from don't look like this right now, because you ain't gonna find no grass. Hopefully you're blessed to live in an area where the sun is out year round. Find some grass, take your shoes off. And hopefully the grass don't got a bunch of pesticides in it. Walk in the grass, stand in the grass 20 minutes daily. All the electrons from the earth is gonna shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. That's called grounding. There's a documentary about grounding free on YouTube called Earthing the Movie. EARTHING. The movie, all about the health benefits of reconnecting Earth. Taking your shoes off, standing in the grass 20 minutes daily, not every other day. 20 minutes daily. Go raw vegan while doing it. Earthing, yes. Go check out the documentary Earthing on YouTube for absolutely free. Don't you love the information age? All this life-saving information out here absolutely free at the end of your fingertips. All you have to do is look up all this life-saving information. Stop looking up foolishness on the internet and look up things that's going to add value to your life. On this documentary called Earthing the Movie, I might go home and watch it again tonight. I already watched it twice. These people were diagnosed with chronic illnesses. They said no to Big Pharma. They said no to the hospital. They just took their shoes off and they stood in the grass 20 minutes daily. Not every other day, daily. The chronic illness ended up going away. That's the power of nature. Nature is way more powerful than any hospital, any Big Pharma you could come across. Do your research, everyone. Keep an open mind. Herbalists over hospitals. You can't be healed 100%. Don't let anyone tell you different. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big Pharma and hospitals. They don't make money from healthy people. They make money from sick people. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. The sicker you are, the richer they become, plain and simple. They benefit from your ignorance and your illness. That's why they never get to the root cause of your illness. They just suppress your symptoms and make you think you're getting better. That way they can make you a customer for life. You keep coming to them for prescription medications with harmful side effects and unnecessary surgeries. They get all kind of kickbacks every time you do that. And then you finally pass away because your body is filled up with so much toxicity from the prescription medications. You end up passing away, they just move on to the next fool. You got to read and study, everyone. It is serious. How many people you know been diagnosed with a chronic illness? Went to the hospital, never made it out of the hospital. Or if they made it out the hospital, they was never the same. They're on a bunch of prescription medications with harmful side effects. You can't be healed 100%. Don't let anyone tell you different. Stop taking medical advice for friends and family members with good intentions, but they are extremely ignorant when it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses. Listening to your mammy, your daddy, your grandmama, your friends, your cousins, just because you got some kind of emotional attachment to them, but they know nothing about healing the body from chronic illnesses, can cost you your life. You don't listen to someone because you love them. You listen to someone because they are well informed and they can tell you how to heal yourself. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. People that's just as sick as you are trying to tell you what to do to be healthy, can't keep themselves healthy. They missing all their teeth from eating a bunch of processed food and junk food and dead animal flesh. They walking around fat from eating other species, eating cows and chickens and horses, got their stomach hanging all over their clothes, fat, out of shape, suffering from hypertension, high blood pressure, lupus, and cancer. But they're trying to tell you what to do to be healthy. Can't keep themselves healthy. You follow them home in a medicine cabinet. They got just as many prescription medications with harmful side effects as you, but trying to tell you what to do to be healthy. Can't keep themselves healthy. They got just as many doctor appointments as you. They've been diagnosed with just as many chronic illness as you. Chronic illnesses you never heard of in your life. They tell you what they've been diagnosed with, you got to go Google it. Why would you take medical advice from people like that? They already got one foot in the grave, half dead. Matter of fact, they already dead, just too damn lazy to lay down. Trying to tell you what to do to be healthy, can't keep themselves healthy. Telling you ignorant stuff like, do everything the doctor tells you to do. That's what I do. Have you looked in the mirror lately? You is pretty frightening to look at. The medication, all the operations got you being unrecognizable. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. Go find someone that's in great health. I appreciate you as well, family. Go find someone that's in great health. Pick their brains, find out what are they doing to maintain great health. Apply it to your life and see if it works for you. If it don't work for you, I tell you what will. And that's going raw vegan till you are completely healed. That means eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. No shortcuts, no cheat days, no vegan food, no vegan snack food. You stay raw vegan until you are completely healed. Because fruits got flavonoids, a compound that kills cancer cells and builds your immune system. Vegetable got chlorophyll that kill cancer cells and build your immune system. That's why when you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you need to go crazy on organic fruits and vegetables and nothing else. And you can drink more than you can eat. That's why you need the juice like crazy. If you eat a bunch of organic fruits and vegetables, you will get full before you get all the proper nutrients in your body that you need to reverse your chronic illness. That's why you need to get a juicer and start juicing as much as you possibly can. You can drink more than you can eat. You've been diagnosed with chronic illness, you really need to juice organic fruits and vegetables at least 13 times a day. That's a lot of juicing. That's a lot of money. A lot of people can't afford that. I can't afford that. My mother, who was diagnosed with a kidney disease, couldn't afford that. But guess what she did? She started juicing according to her budget. She did not get discouraged. She couldn't afford to juice 13 times a day. So she just started juicing twice a month. It took her longer to heal, but she did heal. Trust the process. You can't afford to juice 13 times a day, that's understandable. Juice according to your budget. Just like my mother, it's just gonna take you longer to heal, but you will be healed. Juicing organic fruits and vegetables does a body good. I know from experience, I witnessed it for myself. Juicing organic fruits and vegetables does a body good. Not milk like we've been taught as children. They just lied to us in our childhood about everything. They lied to us about holidays, big old fat guys running around on reindeers that can fly, fat guys that need to detox, running around delivering gifts to children all in one night on flying reindeers coming down chimneys. A lot of people don't even have houses with chimneys. Lying to us about the tooth fairy, the Easter bunny. Just lied to us about everything as children. Then when we grow up to be habitual liars, they say, we don't know where they got all this lying from. Got it from you. Because you thought in order for your child to have a good childhood, you got to lie to them. You know what you're teaching them? You're teaching them that lies are fun. The truth is boring. The truth shall set you free. Tell your children the truth. The truth shall set you free. Satan lies. Yes, you unscramble the word Satan, you get Santa. You unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan, and they both run around dressed in red. We're going to talk about that later on. We're living in a satanic world, everyone. It's time to tell the truth. Anyone tell you ain't nothing wrong with lying just to have your children have a little fun, guess what? That is a lie. You had a tooth fairy pillow tooth holder. All right, everyone. The city of Cincinnati. I just gave y'all the holistic health tips, how you can keep yourself on the planet for a long, healthy time, how you can live to be 100 years old on no medication, no joint pain, mess around and pass around in your sleep from old age. All you have to do is take care of your body, and your body will take care of you, plain and simple. So I gave y'all the holistic health tips. I'm going to give you the name of 2 outstanding herbalists. Matter of fact, here they go right now. Yaqui Awaken. Y-A-H-K-I. Yaqui Awaken. Go check out his website. Go check out his YouTube channel, Yaqui Awaken. Go check him out. He's very active on Instagram. Very active on Facebook. Self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. Got his own land, grow his own fruits and vegetables. He get water from his own land. Got his own healing clinic in St. Louis. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this master herbalist, Yaqui Awaken. Go to his website, check out all his life-saving formulas. Take your health into your own hands. You can be healed holistically, naturally. Don't let anyone tell you different. As long as you got life, you can be healed. I don't care what chronic illness you've been diagnosed. I don't care what stage you're in. The worse your condition, the harder you have to work, plain and simple. You don't got time to play games. You can't have no cheat days. You got to go raw vegan right away. You got to keep your stress level down. You got to educate yourself about your chronic illness from a holistic point of view. You got to drink alkaline water, juice organic fruits and vegetables, and keep negative people out of your life, and you can be healed 100%. Don't let anyone tell you different. Anyone that don't agree with the method that you using to heal yourself, get them out of your life. Because during your healing process, you don't need no negative energy around you. You only need people that support what you're doing, people that applaud what you're doing, and people that encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. If you got negative people around you during your healing process, you can ruin everything. You can stop yourself from healing. You can take on their negative energy. You can be doing everything right. But because you got these negative people around you feeding you negative energy, you can mess around and not heal properly. So get negative people out of your life during your healing process. You need to get negative people out of your life, period. But especially during your healing process. I like your style. I like your style as well, family. Man, it's cold out here. The city of Cincinnati, everyone. I done lost so many friends and family members. I just want to keep good people on this planet for a long, healthy time. I lost so many family members that knew nothing about holistic health. They went to the hospital and lost their lives. And then on top of that, I got so-called friends or family members that are very ignorant, very demonic. Why loved ones are in the hospital battling for their lives. We have so-called friends and family members that was homeless. Our loved one that's battling for their lives, let these so-called friends and family members that's homeless stay in their house. While my loved one is in the hospital battling for their life, these so-called friends or family members that's homeless are going through our loved one personal information. They got their nasty, disgusting hands on our loved one personal information, on a password, and started tampering with their insurance policy. Can you believe it? These are so-called friends and family members that was homeless. And our loved one let them stay with them. And this is how they pay them back. By going through their insurance policy, changing things around, which is a federal crime, you big, dumb, ignorant, disgusting creature. So they can get some money because they know our loved one already knew their character, so they did not leave them nothing on their insurance policy. So they figure we're going to leave ourselves something on your insurance policy. So they changed our loved one information. They took control of our loved one money, control of our loved one house, trying to take over our loved one life. And then they come back to the hospital smiling in our loved one face like they really wishing them the best, knowing they just made arrangements for them to cash out once our loved one pass away. How low down, nasty, and disgusting can you be? I tell you, some of your worst enemies could be your friends, so-called friends or family members. I tell the story about everything my loved one went through in the hospital and these lying, disgusting so-called friends and family members on my videos with the letter R in them. The R in parentheses. Normally in the first 15 minutes, I tell you about everything that happened to my loved one in the hospital. But I got tired of telling the same story over and over and over. It drains me. It's real depressing. So I give you the name of 2 videos where you can go look it up for yourself. You can go check out the video on this channel called Mass Police on the Block. Here we go again. And another video where I take my time and I let you know everything my loved one went through in the hospital and about these lying friends and family members. There's a video called Walk in the Hood, Mourning Loved Ones right here on this channel. You can go look up those 2 videos and see everything that my loved ones went through. Telling you, everyone, I don't want to see no one else go through this. Read, study, educate yourself. Education over entertainment. Take your life into your own hands. And make sure the people in your life love you for who you are and not for what they can get from you. These nasty, disgusting so-called friends and family members was tapping with our loved one insurance policy. Then they come to the hospital smiling in our loved one face like they really wishing that our loved one make a full recovery. Knowing you just messed with our loved one insurance policy and you can't cash out to our loved one pass away. You nasty, disgusting demon. But when you worship money, there's no limit to how low you will go for that dough. All right, everyone. Also, go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame. I just give out all kind of information. I hurry up and jam it in here. Go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame. They say your life story is already written in your name. You unscramble the word Elvis, you get Lils. It was already written before he was born how his life would go. When Elvis passed away, they say he didn't die. Elvis still lives. They got a lot of examples of this on the Anagram Hall of Fame. Life is so, so beautiful. I did the anagram of my name, found out my life story is written in my name. I did the anagram on a lot of my loved ones and found out how their life ended up is written in their name. Life is so fascinating. Yes, Anagram Hall of Fame. Life is so fascinating when you look up intelligent things and not foolishness on the internet. Man, it's freezing out here. All right, everyone. Also, go check out this website, IlluminatiNews.com, if you want to know who really run the world, everyone. Illuminati News. The president don't run nothing. The governors and all these politicians that you see on TV all the time, they don't run nothing but their mouths. Here go the real people that run the world. I hope you can see this. If you're not familiar with these names, go look it up. Put this in your search engine. This is the real people that run the world from behind the scenes. They don't like to have their face on TV. They don't like to have their names out there for everyone to see it. The truth shall set you free. First, it may piss you off. Go check out IlluminatiNews.com. Here goes some of the subjects you can find on this website. Freemasons, that's right. They go under a whole bunch of names. Freemasons, Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, 13 satanic bloodline, the hidden hand, the secret government, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the Freemasons, World Bank. They go by a whole bunch of names. The Bible calls them spiritual wickedness in high places. That's exactly what they are. You may call them politicians. They're way worse than politicians, everyone. Skull and Bones, 322, absolutely. George Bush was a member of Skull and Bones. Eat to live, everyone. Barack Obama was a member of a secret society by the name of the Boule. You ain't familiar with the Boule? B-O-U-L-E? That's the black version of these satanic secret societies. Go look up Boule. Barack Hussein Obama was a member of the Boule. That's why they let him become president. Obama is also related to George Bush and Dick Cheney. They keep it in the family. In order to be president, you got to be related. You got to be of a certain bloodline. Obama admitted this when he was the president. He was on a show called the Tavis Smiley Show. You can look it up on YouTube. He admitted that he's acknowledged that he's related to George Bush and Dick Cheney. I think the only one that's not related is Donald Trump. However, Donald Trump made it all the way to the president's seat. That's a satanic seat. So that means he's compromised. He probably can give you a little bit of the truth, but once you make it up in a world that far, you compromise in some kind of way. Real change is gonna come from everyday people, people like you and I. Real change ain't coming from these politicians, from these entertainers, got all the money and the resources in the world, but they ain't doing nothing to help out the common people. Every now and then they give you some crumbs to make you think they really care for you. But there's no way I could be a billionaire and I could have all the resources that the politicians have and this world still be messed up. You give me that kind of power, you're gonna see change overnight. I ain't gonna give you a bunch of excuses. I'm gonna give you real change. You give me a bunch of $1 billion and the resources that these politicians have, you're gonna see real change. But these politicians are a bunch of satanic secret society members. They don't care about me, they don't care about you. Go check out, on YouTube, go check out George Carlin. Next to George Carlin, type in politics, the late comedian George Carlin. He tell you a lot about these politicians. He let you know they're a big gang. You and I, we're not in the gang. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. They don't care about your race, your religion. They don't care how rich you are. You can be the same complexion as they are. They don't care. They poison your food supply, your water supply. They put chemtrails in the sky that ruin your mental health, your immune system, just like everyone else. They don't care how rich you are. They don't care if you're the same skin color as they are. They all about bloodline. They already got the members of these satanic secret societies and you're not in it. Go check out George Carlin on YouTube. That comedian put a lot of truth in his stand-up. On YouTube, also go look up this rapper named Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald. Next to his name, put in cloned rappers. He put a lot of truth in that song. Trying to give you all this information. I'll be all over the place, everyone, trying to give you all this information. Information is power. We're living in some demonic times, everyone. I hear what you say. All right, everyone. This is wicked spiritually times we living in. To point you in the right direction, go check out people like DavidIcke.com. ICKE. Go check out David Icke. Go check out his website. Go check out his videos on YouTube. Go check out IlluminatiNews.com. Go check out JeffRense.com. RENSE. JeffRense.com. On YouTube, go check out Behold a Pale Horse. All this information out there. The Bible says in the last days, knowledge shall be in abundance. We're living in that time right now. Thanks to the internet, information is out here all over the place. Everything you want to know. All you have to do is look up the right things. Look up the truth and not lies. In your search engine, type in William Cooper. Check out all his work on Amazon and on YouTube. In your search engine, type in Jordan Maxwell. Check out all his work on Amazon and on YouTube. The truth is out there. Read, study, education over entertainment. Activate your third eye so you can see what's really going on in this world. This world is very satanic. I'm going to give you 3 examples before I start giving you the name of some holistic doctors. To show you how satanic this world is, I told you, if you unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. And they both run around dressed in red. That is not a coincidence. They are pushing their God into your subconscious through the form of entertainment and holidays without you even realizing it. They done tricked you into participating in their satanic rituals, acknowledging their God. They done tricked you into having your children love their God, all in the name of having fun. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. They both run around dressed in red. Let's keep going, in case you think this is just a coincidence. God spelled backwards is dog. Because they got no respect for God. These are hardcore Satan worshipers. They disrespect God every chance they get. They look down as God as an animal. And they want to trick you into disrespecting God also. They don't even care if you don't realize you're disrespecting God. Long as they can get you to disrespect God, they don't care. God spelled backwards is dog. Let's keep going, telling the truth in the code. The word holy. How do you spell the word holy? The first 2 letters is what? H-O? What do that leave you with? L-Y? Put that together, what you got? Whole lie. Trying to convince you that the Bible is a whole lie. Not a coincidence. They trying to get you to become an atheist. They putting all these satanic messages into your subconscious because the powers that be know that we battling spiritual wickedness in high places. They fighting a whole different war than you. They got you concerned about monies and jobs and foreigners coming to the country, taking jobs that we don't really like. You fighting over race and religion. You concentrating on the wrong thing. The powers that be, they got a war for your soul. They fighting a spiritual war. And you out here concerned about money and material things and other poor people coming to the country, taking jobs that you don't even want. Got us divided and conquered. The powers that be is fighting a spiritual war. There's a war for your soul. H-O, whole, L-Y, lie. Trying to convince you the Bible is a whole lie. Trying to make you an atheist. Because the powers that be know this is spiritual warfare. And they know our God is way powerful than their God. They worship Satan. We worship God. Satan is no match for God. However, God only helps those that help themselves. So if you ignore God, God will ignore you. And the powers that be know that. If you don't call on God, God will not just show up into your life. You got to take one step towards God, God will take several towards you. But if you disrespect God, you ignore God, God will disrespect you and ignore you. God will give you a reason to be an atheist. You sit there and say, man, I don't believe in God. I ain't never seen no sign from God. Well, you ain't keep an open mind. You negative right out the gate. You don't read, you don't study, you don't meditate, you don't study spirituality. You don't go into a dark room and say, okay, God, if you real, please make your presence known. You can't step to God like a lunatic. You got to be sincere when looking for God. You be disrespectful towards God, God will go somewhere else. God will concentrate on someone with an open mind and an open heart and someone that's sincere. And you the same way. If someone disrespects you, like this person coming over here to a positive channel saying, shut up, we gonna wish you nothing but the best. God bless you, keep your head up. We hope you learn to have a beautiful heart and you come over to a positive channel being more positive. We hope you choose herbalists over hospitals and learn that Big Pharma don't care about you, that the government is a bunch of secret society members that don't care about you. Until you learn that, we're gonna get you up out of here. We don't want no negative people out of here on this channel, so you gotta go. Shalom. All right, we got rid of that person. See, a lot of people come over here and they think this channel is like all the other channels. We'll put up with anything because we want likes and donations and views. The more comments you get, the more traction we can get, but we don't do that over here. A lot of people think over here they can come over here and be disrespectful because we'll do anything for subscribers. Nope. We ain't for sale over here. You come over here being negative, we'll get rid of you, plain and simple. Like I was saying, it's spiritual warfare, everyone. Protect your spirit. In 2025, don't put up with negative people. Don't put up negative people because you want to be surrounded by people. Sometimes it's best to be by yourself. I'd rather be at peace by myself as opposed to being around a bunch of negative people with negative energy all day. You was born alone, most likely you're going to leave this world alone. So don't compromise your soul just to be around people. A lot of people are dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated. The entertainers that taught them how to be ignorant. The entertainers got them thinking it's cool to be disrespectful, to be an atheist, to be thugs and gangsters and disrespectful. Get them people out of your life. Don't put up with that. Spiritual warfare, 100%, everyone. Like I was saying, this is spiritual warfare. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. They both run around dressed in red. God spelled backwards is dog. Because the satanic people that run this world, they don't got no respect for God. The word holy, H-O-L-Y, whole lie. Trying to convince you to be an atheist, trying to convince you that the Bible is a whole lie. The only real weapon that you have over these satanic secret societies that run the world is the power of God. These world leaders that's in bed together, they got weapons. They could point a weapon to you and make you have a heart attack. They got the dumbed down National Guard that'll do anything the government tell them to do. They got the dumbed down police department that'll do anything the government tell them to do, thinking they being patriotic. You cannot defeat the government with weapons. The only power you have over them is the power of God. And they know that. That's why they're trying to strip you of the power of God, trying to convince you to be an atheist, that the Holy Bible is a whole lie. Are there some lies in the Bible? Yes. Because the powers that be, they put lies in everything that they touch. There's lies in the history book. But you still send your children to school. The news tell you a bunch of lies, but you still watch the news. N-E-W-S, North, East, West, South. The news don't tell you who the real criminals are. Narcotics is destroying this country. The drug epidemic is out of control. But those narcotics come from foreign countries. In order to get those narcotics into the country, you got to control the airspace and the sea space. Who control the boats and the planes that's required in order to go get these narcotics? That'll be the government. Not the criminals that they show you on TV always being arrested. These criminals that's just poor, dumbed down, brainwashed. They trying to imitate their favorite rappers that's teaching them it's cool to be a gangster and to be a thug. They've been brainwashed by a corrupt educational system. They suffer from all kind of economic hardships in their community, so they're willing to do anything for money. Those are the petty criminals, the petty drug dealers. The real drug dealers is the government. The news don't tell you that. NEWS, North, East, West, South. The news is fake. This world is fake, everyone. The spiritual realm is very real. They got us thinking backwards. They got us thinking this world is real, and the spiritual world is fake. In this world, the politicians are fake. They tell you anything they think you want to hear. The entertainers are fake. They give all these nice interviews and donate to different organizations. They smile, show their teeth on TV doing interviews. When the lights go off, they're doing all kinds of satanic stuff. The news is fake. They don't tell you who the real drug dealers are. The reality shows are fake. Reality stars do anything for money. They even pretend to be arguing because they know a lot of people want to see fussing and cussing all day. So these reality shows, when the cameras come on, they throwing wine at each other, they arguing and fussing. When the cameras go off, they friends and they go to the most expensive restaurant and celebrate that they're making money because you love watching negativity on TV all day. The hospital is fake. They tell you, you need this medicine in order to stay alive. You need this surgery in order to stay alive. Your loved one take the medicine and do the surgery and end up passing away. And the surgery. This world is fake, everyone. The spiritual world is very real. They got us thinking backwards. And I know that the spiritual world is very real because I don't take no narcotics. The narcotics that the government bring into the country, I don't take no narcotics. I don't drink no alcohol, and I have contact with the spiritual realm. I have spirits talk to me. I have spirits touch me. I receive messages from my loved ones that passed away. Messages that only my loved one that passed away could have given to me at that particular moment. The spiritual realm is very real, everyone. You got to have an open mind and tap into that spiritual realm. You take one step towards God, God will take several towards you. But if you ignore God, God will ignore you. God don't need us, we need God. So if you doubt God, then God will move on to someone else with an open mind, and you will do the same thing. If someone disrespects you and don't believe in you, you ain't gonna waste your time with that person. You're gonna move on to someone that got more respect for you. God is the same way. You disrespect God, you don't believe in God. Who is you that God got to prove something to you? God will give you a reason to be an atheist. God will hide God's self away from you and move on to the next person. You will never see any proof that God is real. You choose to ignore God, God would ignore you. Keep an open mind, read, study. Study all spirituality as much as you possibly can. Then go to a dark room and say, okay, God, I've been reading and studying. I got an open mind. If you is real, please manifest yourself to me. And I guarantee you will see signs. I can't guarantee you that God will show up to you as a ghost. Because a lot of us, if God show up as a spirit, we'll pass away. We'll have a heart attack. God communicate in many different ways. God communicate through numerology, through synchronicities in your life, even through TV shows and music. One of your loved ones can pass away. You and your loved one can have a song that y'all used to listen to all the time. You could be walking down the street thinking about your loved one, and that song that you and your loved one shared together, someone can drive by and start playing that song right when you're thinking about your loved one. That's God's way of communicating with you. That's God's way of letting your loved one communicate with you. You could be thinking about something, walking down the street thinking about something. Somebody can walk past you and they can be talking about the same thing that you're thinking about. That's God's way of communicating with you. You can start seeing the same numbers over and over and over. The number 13, probably born on the 13th. You probably got 13 brothers and sisters. Your best friend, his birthday is on the 13th. Your girlfriend, her birthday is on the 13th. You'll start seeing the same numbers over and over. God communicates through numerology, synchronicities, and anagrams. You got to understand the way God communicates. Read, study, educate yourself. 1111 is a very sacred number. Absolutely. Spiritual warfare, baby. It's time to wake up, read, study, and educate yourself. Time is running out. We don't got time to be playing games anymore. And this kind of truth we can't keep to ourselves anymore. A lot of people don't like to talk like this because so many people are dumbed down, brainwashed, and miseducated. When you start talking like this, they think you crazy. When the masses think you are crazy, you on the right track because the masses have been dumbed down and brainwashed. So when the masses start thinking you're crazy, then you're doing something right. All right, everyone. Another example of how satanic this world is, then I'm going to give you some names of some holistic doctors. Go to YouTube and type in 666 hidden in the Taco Bell logo. I'm going to say that again. Go to YouTube and type in 666 hidden in the Taco Bell logo. And why do McDonald's logo look like a number 13? Go type in the number 13 hidden in McDonald's logo. They put all these satanic messages and symbols in the commercials and in movies, in the holidays. Go to YouTube and type in satanic symbols on American dollar bill. Type in an owl hidden on the American dollar bill. There's a little owl hidden on your $1 bill in the corner. That is the Bohemian Grove dollar, represents Satan. There's a lot of satanic symbols on the dollar bill. Also, go to YouTube and type in a very satanic Merry Christmas from MTV. That is a very demonic commercial. You got to know about symbolism to understand what they are saying to you in that commercial. But go look up a very satanic Merry Christmas from a very satanic Merry Christmas from MTV. Put that in your YouTube search engine. Let's talk about some other lies they've been telling you. The 9/11 lie. Do you really believe a bunch of foreigners took over American airspace, took over American airplane? You think the government really gonna let someone do that? Type in 9/11 hidden on the American $20 bill. The entire 9/11 story is written on the American $20 bill. Why do they choose the American $20 bill? Because 9 plus 11 equals 20. You fold up the $20 bill, make it look like an airplane. You're going to see the Twin Towers on fire. You're going to see the Pentagon on fire and all other kind of messages related to that event 9/11. Go to YouTube and type in 9/11 hidden on the American $20 bill. So what do you think? You think these foreigners took over the American money also? These foreigners did not take over no American airplane. They did not take over the American $20 bill and put the story right in your face. These are satanic secret societies that run the world. And they put the truth right in your face in plain sight. They just figure you too dumbed down, brainwashed, and miseducated to ever recognize what they putting right in front of your face. They think they got you too preoccupied with money, too stressed out over bills, to concentrate on what they're putting right in front of your face. The Simpsons, oh my goodness. The Simpsons are always telling you events that's going to happen and already happened. Absolutely. The truth is out there, everyone. You got to go get it. Life is stranger than fiction. Keep an open mind. A lot of these entertainers are paid to sell you a bunch of satanic messages. That's why you should not be messing with these celebrities. Stars spelled backwards is rats. And that's what these stars are. These entertainers are a bunch of rats that would do anything for cheese. I'm going to say that again. These celebrities that you call stars, stars spelled backwards is rats. Rats will do anything for cheese. Cheese is slang for money. These celebrities have sold their soul. Their job is to distract you, to dumb you down, and to make you think it's cool to be Satan worshipers. Look at P. Diddy, all the satanic stuff that he's doing. And by the way, there's a P. Diddy in every form of entertainment. First of all, P. Diddy is a puppet. The government and the world leaders are the puppet masters. The government and world leaders make P. Diddy look like a Girl Scout. But there's a P. Diddy in every form of music. There's a P. Diddy in country music. There's a P. Diddy in rock and roll. There's a P. Diddy in gospel music. There's a P. Diddy in R&B music. And of course, there's a P. Diddy in heavy metal music. There's P. D in gospel music. These entertainers are a bunch of sellout puppets that's paid to push an unrighteous lifestyle to you and your family. Read, study, do your research. Good people got to come together. We got to stop arguing over pettiness, stop arguing over money and religion, and concentrate on what we have in common. We got to pool our resources so we can create jobs out here, not jobs that's about making money, because money don't mean nothing during these spiritual wicked times. But what we have to do is we have to create jobs out here so that people won't be stressing out over money and how they're going to put food on the table and how they're going to pay bills. Because it's hard to find your spiritual reason for living when you're stressed out about how you're going to put food on the table and how you're going to pay bills. In order to find your spiritual reason for living, you got to read and study and meditate. The Bible says, my people going to pass away from a lack of knowledge. It's hard to read and concentrate when you're stressing over how you're going to put money, how you're going to put food on the table and pay your bills. That's the only thing money is good for, is getting this economic stress off of the people's back so they can concentrate on what's really important, and that's finding your spiritual reason for living. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. Don't conform to the ways of this world. You got to get outside in nature, spend time with your loved ones, produce positive energy out here by laughing and smiling and helping people. Get out here and help your fellow human being that's on hard times. And most importantly, you got to be willing to put a spotlight on this satanic empire that we're living under. You got to be willing to expose this satanic secret societies out here. You was taken from the spiritual realm and put it to the physical realm as a test. God's saying, if I put you in this satanic world and surround you by a bunch of satanic secret society members, and the more you try to get close to me, the harder your life is going to get. Is you going to sell out? Is you going to crack under pressure? Is you going to conform to the ways of this world because you can't handle the pressure? So I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't going to tell you. Once you get to know God, your life is going to be so much easier in this satanic world. Your life may become unbearable once you get to know God in this world. Because you're going to realize you are surrounded by false everything. Friends and family members, you're going to realize they false. Only thing you have in common with them is mindless entertainment, drinking, smoking, foolishness. So you ain't going to want to be around a lot of your friends anymore. You're going to realize the holidays are a bunch of satanic days. You ain't going to want to celebrate holidays no more. You're going to realize your mother, your father, all of them lied to you. And they ain't know because they lied. They was lied to. You're going to end up falling out with friends and family members because now you more interested in critical thinking, reading and studying, and your friends and family members are only interested in mindless entertainment. And every time you talk about something intelligent, you get on their nerves. You may end up being by yourself a whole lot once you come into the truth. So you got to be strong. And a lot of people can't handle that. A lot of people ain't willing to be that strong where you're going to live a life of isolation. A lot of people want to get along in order to get along. A lot of people ain't trying to find a way out of hell. A lot of people trying to find a comfortable spot in hell. Not me. I'm trying to get out of hell and burn hell down on my way out. By me loving the truth, if I end up turning a bunch of people against me, friends or family members, I don't give a damn. If you don't like me because I love the truth, then we ain't meant to be together. But I ain't gonna compromise my soul for no one, friends or family members. And you shouldn't do the same. Education over entertainment, God over everything. All right, everyone, let me give you the name of some holistic doctors before the phone shut down. These holistic doctors, they went to medical school. For all the people that's concerned with titles, you should be concerned with results and not titles. Titles don't mean nothing. You can learn some life-saving information from a homeless person. And a person that went to medical school can give you information that end up costing you your life. Because people that go to medical school, they ain't taught to think critically. They're taught to do everything that the government tells them to do, and the government tells them to push you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. They can care less about you getting well. The sicker you are, the more money they make. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. Then I graduated to being a vegan. I'm on the verge of being a raw vegan. I haven't been to the hospital for a chronic illness in over 30 years. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you. However, if you are impressed with titles, someone got to have doctor in front of their name, MD in front of their name. These doctors went to medical school. A lot of them still work for major hospitals. A lot of them have their own practice. They just incorporate holistic healing into their treatment like the Bible tells you to. Revelation 22 verse 2, the leaves are for healing. The herbs are for healing, not man-made prescription medications with harmful side effects. Do you follow Dr. God? Or do you follow big pharma and doctors? Your Bible says you to pay whatever, family. Try to stay focused, try to stay positive, and try to do some critical thinking. Don't try to come over here and get points for being a clown. All right, everyone, go check out the holistic doctors. Go check out Dr. Sebi, S-E-B-I. Go check out their websites. Go check out their YouTube channels. I'm going to hurry up before the phone shut down. Go check out Chef AJ. All these are nutritionists and holistic doctors. Go check out the Juice Lady. The Juice Lady got over 30 juice recipes. No, got over 30 books on Amazon and got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you can think of. The Juice Lady got my mother kidneys together. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease so bad she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to help it heal from a chronic illness. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Give your body what it needs, your body will heal on its own. I don't believe in root canals, surgeries, removing the tonsils, none of that. So instead of giving my mother a kidney, we gave my mother the juice recipe that we got from the Juice Lady for the kidneys. Within a year of juicing, my mother's kidneys went from stage 3 damage to normal just by juicing organic fruits and vegetables. And my mother have a whole bunch of bad habits. My mother is overweight, like a lot of people in America that eat processed food and sit around watching TV that don't never go off all day. You can't be overweight and healthy, everyone. You got to get rid of the belly. Got to get rid of that belly fat. Bad health starts in the gut. My mama is working on that. My mother still eat processed food. She's working on being a vegan. And unfortunately, my mother have a bad habit. She's a chain smoker. That's nasty and disgusting. Why do a nation that claims to love God so much allow something like cigarettes that causes cancer to God's children. And God, we trust on your dollar bill, but you sell things that causes cancer to God's children. Cigarettes are so bad, it don't just take out people that smoke. It take out people that stand next to people that smoke. Secondhand smoke, killing thousands of people a year, but it's legal. Talking like Mr. Community, illegal. Selling things that causes cancer, legal. Anything that causes death to God's children should be illegal. Smoking cigarettes is disgusting. Look at the community, y'all. They got fruits and vegetables out here. They just got them out here for people in the community. Come out here and get all the fruit and vegetables you want for absolutely free. This is community right here. That's real change. Fruits and everything for the community. Just come and get it. All right, everyone. My mother is working on getting rid of that terrible habit, smoking cigarettes, which should be illegal. You quit and your body feel healed? Absolutely. Put your body in the right environment and your body will begin to heal. All right, everyone, get rid of that nasty, disgusting habit. My mother is working on it. She's doing her best. Another story about juicing. By the way, my mother got rid of her kidney disease by juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month. That's all she could afford to juice. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. You really need to juice 13 times a day. That's a lot of juicing. A lot of people can't afford that. My mother couldn't afford that, but she didn't get discouraged. She just started juicing according to her budget. She juiced twice a month. It took her longer to heal, but she did heal from juicing organic fruits and vegetables. My cousin did the same thing, a registered nurse for over 40 years. She had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything she was taught to do in dumb you down, medical school, everything the doctors told her to do. Nothing was working. She got in touch with me because I'm into holistic healing. I gave my cousin the same recipe, the recipe for the kidneys. Within 3 days of juicing, she was feeling full of energy and having regular bowel movements again. Why she knew nothing about holistic health and how it can affect your body and heal you, although she went to medical school, because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the human body. They're all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. All right, so go check out the Juice Lady. She's very active on Facebook, got 30 books on Amazon. Up next, go check out Chef AJ. Up next, go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Up next, go check out Dr. Michael Greger. Greger, Dr. Michael Greger. I'm trying to hurry up before the phone shut down. All these are holistic doctors and nutritionists. You're dealing with some health issues, I guarantee you, they can get your health together. Doctors gave up on you. Go check out the holistic doctors and nutritionists. Up next, go check out Fully Raw. Young lady from Hawaii, she don't eat no cooked food, very smart and healthy. She show you how to make healthy milk. You should stay away from milk, everyone. Animal milk is for animals. Human milk is for humans, plain and simple. Dairy is scary. Stay away from animal products. Stay away from cheese, eggs, ice cream, yogurt. These days, they got dairy-free everything anyway. Dairy-free ice cream, dairy-free cheese, almond milk, dairy-free yogurt. Stay away from animal products. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills. Milton, last name Mills, Mills. He tell you why you need to stay away from dairy and milk. Does not do a body good. All right, everyone. So go check out Dr. Milton Mills. Go check out Fully Raw. She don't eat no cooked food. She show you how to make healthy milk. She show you how to make healthy ice cream. She show you how to make healthy cookies, healthy brownies. Go check out Fully Raw. Check her out on YouTube. Check out her website. Up next, Go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Go check out Dr. Joel Fuhrman. Joel, last name Fuhrman. Fuhrman. Go check out Dr. Joel Fuhrman. An outstanding holistic doctor. And he give you healthy, delicious recipes. Ancestors ate all that. All right, everyone. Just because you eat healthy, everyone, that don't mean you can't enjoy food. Healthy food is the best. It's good to you and good for you. There's a whole bunch of nutritionists and raw vegans that sell raw vegan recipe books. Go to Amazon. Type in raw vegan recipe books. They show you how to make the healthy versions of all the unhealthy food that you're addicted to. Up next, go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Fire 100. And that's exactly what Chris did. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And like a smart man, Chris said no to the big terrible 3. Chris said no to chemo, smart. Chris said no to radiation, smart. Chris said no to surgery, smart. His doctors told him, you are very dumb. You ain't gonna make it past 6 months. 20 years later, Chris is still here, cancer-free. He took no radiation, no chemo, no surgery, proving the doctors wrong once again. When it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses, hospitals are the worst. Chris did what the Bible told you to do. Revelation 22 verse 2. The leaves are for healing. He used organic herbs. He went raw vegan. Ate nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. Every day, he made a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients. Organic mushrooms, organic bell peppers. He give you the recipe to that gigantic anti-cancer salad on his YouTube channel. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. He also drank so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. You're dealing with cancer, do what Chris did. It worked for Chris, it can work for you. He went raw vegan. Every day he ate a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients. And he drank a whole bunch of 100% pure carrot juice. You can be healed holistically, everyone. Do the research. Up next, go check out thetruthaboutcancer.com. Operated by a husband and wife team, Ty Bollinger and Charlene Bollinger. The Truth About Cancer. They used to have a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers. But the powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13th satanic bloodline, the hidden hand, the secret government, they took their channel down. Too many people was taking their advice. To deal with their chronic illness, too many people was going to the local health store, and they was using organic fruits and vegetables, raw nut seeds and herbs, drinking alkaline water, spring water from mason jars, from a glass. They were staying away from tap water. They wasn't drinking from plastic bottles. They was eating raw broccoli raw, not cooking it, not boiling it, eating it raw. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. They was using organic essential oils like peppermint oil, myrrh oil, and frankincense oil. They was going to the organic section of the grocery store, to the pharmacy, F-A-R-M, pharmacy, the real pharmacy, farm, where you grow fruits and vegetables, not prescription medications with harmful side effects. So the powers that be shut down their YouTube channel. However, this is the information age. They can't keep the truth from you if you really want it. Go to thetruthaboutcancer.com. Find out what the powers that be don't want you to know. You can be healed 100% from any chronic illness if you're willing to do the research and do the work. Go raw vegan till you are healed, plain and simple. Eat nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. Trust the process. It normally takes the body 6 to 8 months to heal once you go raw vegan. If you're in real bad shape, it may take you longer than 6 to 8 months. If you went to the hospital and let them shoot you up with a bunch of prescription medications with harmful side effects and do all kind of unnecessary surgeries, it's going to take you longer than 6 to 8 months to heal once you go raw vegan. Just go raw vegan and trust the process. Don't lose the faith. Just stay raw vegan till you are healed. All right. Up next, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. Hallelujah. Dr. Baxter Montgomery, Baxter, holistic heart expert. His practice is in Houston. Herald number 13. Go check out his website, drbaxtermontgomery.com. Hallelujah, amen. A lot of people came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery after the hospital gave up on him. The hospital told him, your heart disease is too far gone. There's nothing we can do for you but try to make you comfortable. Have you ever heard them tell that to a patient? All we can do now is just try to make you comfortable. Our medicine that messed you up real bad. Demons. Never take that advice, everyone. When they tell you to stick your head in between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye, go to hospice and prepare to slowly die, you run from that hospital. Herald number 13. You run from that hospital and you go to an herbalist right away. Long as you got life, you can be healed. I don't care what chronic illness you're dealing with. I don't care what stage you're in. You can be healed, but you got to get to work. You got to go raw vegan right away. No cheat days. Go raw vegan. Keep a positive mind state. Educate yourself. And you can be healed 100%. And that's what these patients did. They came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery, and they did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. That's the key to healing. Once you decide to go raw vegan and do what the herbalists tell you to do, you must do everything the herbalists tell you to do. If they give you a list of 10 things to do, you must do all 10 things. You can't pick and choose what you want to do. You can't do 9 things, do 10. They give you 10 for a reason. Do everything the experts tell you to do, the holistic doctors and the herbalists, and you will be healed. Ain't no doubt about it. And that's what these patients did. They did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. Many years later, they are still here, heart disease reversed. After the hospital told them they only got 6 months to live. Ain't that something? Hospitals out here counting you out. You can be healed, everyone. Do the research. Block energy. Yoga, yes, do yoga. Absolutely, family. Yoga, meditate. You can even start fasting. I don't like to tell people to fast because a lot of people, they struggle to change their eating habits. They struggle to go raw vegan, so they really think it's crazy to give up food and start fasting. But fasting is a great way to heal yourself from a chronic illness. Because once your body don't have to concentrate on breaking down all this food, your body will concentrate on healing yourself and getting rid of all the poison in your body. That's what your body does. Your body say, okay, we don't got no food to break down. Let's go through this thing called the body and let's heal it. That's what fasting does. All right, everyone. I appreciate everyone supporting positive content. Appreciate everyone hitting the like button, the subscribe button. This is the most positive channel on the face of the earth. And this is what we do. We come together, we share information with each other, we uplift each other, we support each other. If you want to see me going around giving this kind of information to the homeless people and to the children out here with chronic illnesses, or to the parents of these children that suffer from chronic illnesses, consider donating to the channel. You can donate to the channel in several ways. You can donate by way of super chat. You can donate by way of super thanks, buy super thanks. You can buy a super sticker. You can donate to the PayPal H Taylor 509, HTAYLOR 509. You can donate to the Cash Out, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Because that's who I am, a mister out here helping the homeless as much as I possibly can. 21-day water fast. That'll get you together. That'll get your body together. Cash out $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. If you want to see me out here going to the homeless camps, giving away organic fruits and vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs to the homeless and to the children dealing with chronic illnesses, teaching them about holistic health, consider donating to the channel. If you can't afford to donate to the channel, don't worry about it. We know about hard times. The channel is monetized. You can support the channel simply by hitting the like button, the subscribe button, the share button, spreading the word about the channel, viewing our videos over and over and over. The more likes we get, the more views we get, the more subscribers we get, the more funds we can generate. The more funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with homelessness and chronic illnesses. We got to be the answer that we're looking for. Real change is going to come from everyday people coming together, uplifting each other and supporting each other. And if you're doing something positive in your community that deserves support, feel free to let us know what you're doing every time I go live. Feel free to share your cash out, your PayPal. If someone donate to you and not to this channel, I don't care. As long as you're doing something positive with the donations. That's what it's all about. Good people coming together, uplifting each other, supporting each other, being there for one another, not getting caught up in divide and conquer tactics, not arguing over race and religion and foolishness, but concentrating on what we have in common and uplifting each other. Concentrate on what we have in common. As long as you got a good heart, that's all that matters. I'm a vegan. If you eat meat, but you're a good heart, you got a good heart, I don't care. Ain't that right, dog? As long as you got a good heart, that's all that matters with me. You don't have to eat what I eat. You don't have to believe what I believe. As long as you got a good heart, that's all that matters. Life is short, everyone. Life is fragile. So many people passing away from a lack of knowledge. So many people passing away in their early 40s and 50s. Who got time to be arguing over foolishness? Today is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. Spend time with your loved ones. Stop putting off for tomorrow what you could do today. Make time to be with your loved ones, everyone. I know from experience, that person that you love, that person that you hold very dear to your heart, that person that you assume would be here for many, many years, that person could be gone tomorrow. Don't take life for granted. Spend time with your loved ones. Read, study, educate yourself, and try to make things better for good people out here. Good people come together, uplift each other, support each other. That's what life is all about. And like I was saying about the children, there's a bunch of children out here suffering from chronic illnesses because they be in the house on social media all day. Instead of being outside getting fresh air, they be in a house with all that Wi-Fi all day, all that radiation. As a result, they dealing with chronic illnesses before they reach their teenage years. I've seen it for myself. A lot of children in the hospital suffering from obesity and diabetes and lupus, all before they reach the age of 13. Got to get them children active and teach the babies while they're young the proper way to take care of themselves. Stop getting these children addicted to the food that's making them sick. Then when they become adults and they need to change their eating habits in order to stay alive, it's hard to do because they've been eating this nasty processed food ever since they was children. And now they can't change their eating habits to save their lives. They're so addicted to this nasty, disgusting food they've been eating ever since they was children. Teach your children the proper way to eat. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Eat food that's good for you, not food that's just good to you. Lost your son, 34 years. Sorry to hear that, family. We send prayers to your son, condolences to you. And I'm not saying this just to make you feel good, but soul and energy don't die. It's a scientific fact. Soul and energies don't die. The body can't go on without the soul, without the spirit. The soul and the spirit can go on without the body. And I'm telling you, I know this from experience. I had contact with the spiritual realm. Life does not end once the body stops working. The body stopped working because the most important part of the body left, and that's the soul. I had contact with the spiritual realm. I don't smoke, no kind of narcotics. I don't drink. And I'm telling you, the spiritual realm is very real. Matter of fact, you need to go look up this channel called Dalen Spratt on YouTube. First name Dalen, D-A-L-E-N. Last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. Dalen Spratt on YouTube. He got this thing called a spirit box. Anyone familiar with the spirit box? He got this thing called a spirit box. You can download it for free, or you can get it from Amazon. You know what the spirit box does? The spirit box allows you to communicate with your loved ones that passed away. Believe it or not, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. We just suffer from spiritual amnesia. The spirit world is very real. Go check out Dalen Spratt on YouTube. D-A-L-E-N, last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. You can still communicate with your loved ones. All they did was go to another form of life. Soul and energies don't die. And I know you can still communicate with your loved ones because I gave it a try. I downloaded the spirit box and I was able to communicate with one of my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. My brother was right there when I did it. I reached out to my loved one and my loved one responded. And my brother was right there to witness it all. I asked my loved one questions and my loved one responded. It was my loved one voice. The spiritual realm is very real. Go study ancient spirituality, ancient Egyptian history. The ancient Egyptians always talked about the spiritual realm. And I think they know what they was talking about. They gave us one of the 7 wonders of the world, the pyramids. People still trying to figure out how they built them pyramids without today's technology. When you decipher their language, hieroglyphics, they always talked about spiritual beings from another dimension. When you go inside the pyramids, they always got drawings of spiritual beings from other dimensions. The ancient Egyptians and other ancient people in history always talked about the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is very real. Go check out Dalen Spratt for yourself. D-A-L-E-N, last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. Go check out that YouTube channel. Come back and thank me later. You can still communicate with your loved ones, everyone, that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. They just graduated to another form of life. They left this world, everyone. They gone to another form of life. But their energy is still there. But you got to reach out to them with sincerity. Reach out to them. You can communicate with your loved ones. I know. I did it. Dalen Spratt, he bring people onto his channel and he let them use the spirit box. And these people be blown away. Because yes, they be communicating with their loved ones. They be hearing their loved one voice. And the things that come out of that voice, it be everything that they would expect their loved one to say and how they would expect their loved ones to respond. We built them here in America. Pyramids are all over. In America, yeah, pyramids are everywhere. All right, everyone, but I believe they had help with the spiritual realm. Them pyramids was not easy to make. Those some very huge pyramids. 1 million human beings ain't gonna be able to build them pyramids. Those some very heavy some very, very heavy things. Making them pyramids was no joke. They got help from the spiritual realm. Remember what I told y'all about Santa? You unscramble Santa, you get Satan. Remember that. Unscramble Santa, you get Satan. Call them mounds. All right, everyone. I appreciate everyone supporting positive content. I'm about to shut down. I got to go make some organic Smoothies for my loved ones dealing with health issues. Let food be thy medicine. We will be going live again tomorrow, everyone. Saturday, we're going to go downtown Cincinnati. They're going to have fireworks during the wintertime. Downtown Cincinnati, Saturday, 7 p.m. They're going to have Santa Claus coming down from the skyscraper. That's 7 p.m. Monday, we're going to go to a place that is called Church in the Hood. Church come to the people in the streets. They be preaching to the people, giving food and clothes to the homeless. They do that every Monday. So we're going to do that Monday at 7 p.m. And then Tuesday, we're going to another spot that help out the homeless downtown Cincinnati by the Ohio River. Good people come out, give away food and clothes to the homeless. They do that every Tuesday. I go down there, I make short videos, about 10 short videos, showing these people doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Then I go live Tuesday around 8 p.m. Power to the people, everyone. God bless you. Good night. Appreciate everyone for showing love to a positive channel. All the positive people on this channel, God bless you. If you got a good heart and a good soul, know there's one person that's praying for you every day. I pray for all the good people in the world. If you got a good person, if you got a good heart, just know that I'm praying for you every day. I don't pray for the negative people, the demons, but I pray for good people every day. That's what we got to do for each other. Man, what's going on over here at Music Hall, Cincinnati, Ohio? A whole bunch of people coming out. I tell you, they don't care how cold the weather is. People going to come out and have a good time. I ain't been to Music Hall in a long time. Y'all look up Music Hall in Cincinnati. They say this place is haunted. Look that up in your search engine. Cincinnati Music Hall haunted. God bless you. Keep your head up, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow. We are one. Power to the people. I love you. God love you. You are love. Remember that. Long as you're a good person. Herbalists over hospitals, God over Satan, entrepreneurs that believe in giving back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money, education over entertainment. God bless you. You are love. Remember that. You're welcome, family.